Today I saw Tupac, Michael Jackson, Kobe, and Martin Luther King on a new app. Are we officially entering the age of what they call AI Slop? Millions of AI generated videos are now competing for your attention. But what does that mean for the real creators like you and me? In this video, I'm gonna break down what AI Slop really is, how creators are already using Sora 2 and other AI tools to build their brand and even monetize, and 3 actionable use cases that is going to allow you to stand out using AI video without losing your authenticity. The era of the AI Slop is here. Sora 2 launched September 30th, 2025 as an all AI video platform. Within the first 48 hours, it reached over 100,000 downloads, which made it the top 3 in the App Store. But very quickly, our social media feed was flooded with popular characters, but the AI version of it. I mean, Pikachu, SpongeBob, Mario doing the most weirdest things. The biggest concern was using these characters without permission. Even though some were entertaining, a lot of it was misleading and disturbing. And there's a Martin Luther King one where he's like jumping up and down like a monkey. I'm not gonna play the audio, but it's actually really disturbing. Where some thought social media platforms would flag AI content, they're actually championing it. Now, we've seen Meta create their own AI generated feed before Sora 2, and YouTube has actually involved VO3 in their YouTube shorts. X has their own AI, which is Grok. So AI video is really here to stay. If tens of thousands of AI videos are being pushed to the algorithm, how do you compete as a human creator? Has everything changed? If everyone's creating Mario and Pikachu and Tupac, how do you build a brand that people actually trust? Ultimately, has AI turned into an enemy, or is it still a tool to leverage? It's not a yes or a no, it's kind of a nuance. Yes, everything is shifting, algorithms are liking AI content, and creators who know how to use AI but still put their spin with authenticity in it is really going to stand out more than ever. So it's not a yes but it's a yes and here are the tools and the strategies so you can stand out as well. First, let's talk about the tools. First tool is the one that broke the internet, Sora 2, which is the open AI model. And that's the one that you're able to use your own likeness. You can use other people's likeness. And it is the easiest one to use because you could just put in a small prompt and it creates a 10-second video or a 15-second if you have the pro version, which is the $200 model. Now, as of this recording, it's still an invite code only. No, I don't have any more, but people are starting to get more and more access. So probably one of your friends has one. Now, if you don't have an access code, this second tool is actually going to be very interesting because it gives you Sora 2 and all the other models. And that tool is called Higgsfield AI. Now, Higgsfield has not only their own model, but it has Sora, it has Kling, it has VO3, it has WAN, it has Seed Dance, it has all the AI video models in one, plus images as well. So some of the videos that you've been seeing online, I believe, is either going to be from Sora 2, and you'll see this whole watermark, or from Higgsfield, which low-key is a dangerous tool. One more popular tool, which is HeyGen, that got famous for doing digital twins, aka cloning yourself. But now they've added Sora 2 that with a prompt, it can help you create brand videos, product placement, and anything else like B-roll that you want to create.
It's fresher, less processed, and retains more natural goodness than other alternatives.
Now, brands and smaller creators have been monetizing AI videos by doing product placements, UGC, and micro ads that have been really getting some traction and converting. And of course, we have AI influencers where it's literally the face of the brand, but this is where storytelling is really coming involved. Now, some creators are using these AI models to test out narrative ideas cheaply. I mean, you can continue to render over and over and over again, where if you was to have a videographer or an editor, it'll probably cost you a lot of money. Some people are creating mashups and spin-offs from the trending videos, just putting their own brand spin to it so they can catch the attention that everybody's on. All right, those are some of the examples, but let me go specific with how you can use AI to leverage and grow your brand. Here are 3 ways. Now, after these 3 actionable steps, we will have a real conversation of where this is going. So the first one's kind of obvious, which is collaborations. AI allows you to use yourself and other people's likeness with permission with Sora 2 to be able to create videos together. So think of it in a sense of like it's the same thing as TikTok's like Duet and Stitch and Instagram's Remix, because you get to use other people's content but put your own spin to it. This is the AI version of it. And you physically don't have to be with them. So I've done videos with Sam Altman, Jake Paul, Connie, some of the members with Lions Behavior.
Mark Cuban is on Sora right now!
Slight plug, inside of Lions Behavior, we have been practicing all different types of Sora prompts and videos. So if you're not inside of Lions Behavior yet, I'm gonna put that link in the description so you can finally join. So let's get to the second use case, and the third one doesn't get talked about enough. Now, the second one is promote your brand. I don't believe I've promoted my brand so much until AI's come. Maybe call it the introvert in me, and I know my Amiverse can relate to this, but I don't always like being salesy and turning on the camera every single time I have to sell something or promote something. So even lately, I have been doing these like AI videos to promote Lions Behavior. So anytime there's a new member, I'll create a really dope AI dance video to like welcome them. And it brings awareness to what I'm selling, to what I'm promoting. And it makes it easier for me because it's fun. You can get real creative with your promotions. Like I'm seeing full-blown commercials that I know would cost like hundreds and thousands of dollars. And people are creating it with their like $20 to $200 subscription. Now, this last one is really dope because I've been testing it out, which is repurposing some of your old content and bringing it back to life. So I had this old speaking content that I had and I didn't want to edit it. So I wanted to see what AI would do with it. So I took exactly what I said, made it into a prompt, and it created this video. Biggest reasons we're not consistent is we never make the commitment. We never actually say, yeah, I'm gonna post 4 times a week. I'm gonna post content. I'm gonna do it for 30 days straight. So for this video, I did use Sora 2, and I'm gonna give you the prompt style that I have in the description. So this is low-key a hack because I can use that speaking content still, I can use the AI content to post, and then I can combine both the speaking and the AI content into a post. So that's 3 different ways that I can use one piece of content. Now imagine if I did that 4 or 5 more times. The amount of content that you are about to have now that you know how to leverage AI is about to be unlimited. Now for my people who are just starting to create content and don't have a back catalog, I know you get on calls. I know you get on Zoom and Google meetings. I know you have certain meetups with your friends and your families. That's all content. If you can get the transcript or what you said, this is why I use the limitless pendant because it records everything that I say. But if you could get that, you could turn that into a prompt and it can easily be an AI story. Now, even with all that and all those use cases make sense, I'm not going to act like it's all roses when doing AI content. Now, some people just hate AI content. They think it's inauthentic. They think it takes away jobs. It creates brain rot. And I'm not going to lie, I can't be mad at them, especially after the release of Sora 2, because I felt dumb after a while of scrolling on that app. I really did. But to be honest, people hate change. We have seen several shifts throughout the years that has affected jobs, that has affected the creative market. And this is just another shift that is happening. And I'm not gonna lie, like we're not in this weird transition where AI Slop is getting a lot of attention because low-key it's entertaining. And we are in a world where there just needs to be some type of relief, and any type of entertainment gets more views, gets more looks, gets more attention than some of the other stuff. And even though it can be very tempting to only create that content because it has the awareness, it will lead you further and further away from growing your actual brand. You see, Pikachu is already a brand. SpongeBob is already a brand. Some of these public figures are already a brand. I need you to concentrate on you being a brand. So yes, create the fun videos from time to time, but equal it out with things that are actually going to elevate your brand, monetize your brand, impact others in your audience to either feel entertained, motivated, or educated in some way, shape, or form. I'm not saying don't have fun, I'm saying be strategic. Yes, we're in this weird gray area where this copyright content is allowed but not allowed until a certain point. This is why I'm saying to concentrate on your stuff, because you have all the rights to your stuff. So please use tools like Sora, like Higgsfield, like HeyGen to be able to elevate your brand and stand out in whole new ways. Now, the one way that we don't have time to get too much into, but let me know if you want me to create a separate video for this, is AI storytelling. How are you taking the stories that you have in real life and putting it into AI to make some of these standout videos? Because it's not necessarily the characters that are making it stand out per se, it is what they're doing, and what they're doing is the storytelling. So yes, even though we are in an era of AI slop, I want you to be the change you want to see. And I got a video that's going to help you create these AI videos right here. Go check it out.